A man who played collegiately here in the Keystone State. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. On the run, it's Barkley. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Josh Allen, he says that he wants to continue to perfect executing the run-pass option. Looked pretty good there.
And he's put in the minds of all people trying to defend him that his legs create big plays. So guess who benefits?
His running back.
You no doubt about it, and we just saw it there.
And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
1-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And the lane closes up quickly as he'll get about 3 down to the 38.
Lee on the tackle.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Allen. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. Now the Steelers put a stop to the action with a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So they're going to come to the line here, and it appears try to go for it on 4th. Play action. Now it's Allen. Eluding the pressure right. He can run for it, and he will. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Quick pass out to Miller. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That's another gain of 15 on back-to-back plays. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. A 1st down carry for Barkley. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard
2nd and 3 from the 9.
2nd and 3 at the 9-yard line.
They'll run with Barkley. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Saquon Barkley, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Austin Seibert on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time. See, if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
They'll roll him out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Okay, it's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be second down.
Incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
On the handoff.
11 yards there, first down. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here. Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
Tackled at the
Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a first down on a gain of 10.
And the Browns' first
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's a give to Barkley. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
Conley on the tackle.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Saquon Barkley with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Browns have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
Steelers 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Geis with a carry on 2nd down. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Score Browns 14. Steelers 7.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Completion here to Claypool. The completion there winds up a wash, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Brandon, just mark that under the category of just not successful. Trying to throw the ball, just didn't work on that one.
Completed it. No yardage. And And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They do go for it. It's Murray. And this is incomplete. Solid coverage on the play by Devondre Campbell. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at my coach. Why would we go for it there? I mean, no comment.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Marquise Goodwin, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Well, the defense did their job, and then, boom, a one-play drive. The offense does their job pretty well, too.
Is that called rewarding them and thanking them for what they did? They went right out and put points on the board. Thank you so much for getting us the football.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Johnson now returning. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll hand it down to Geis. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. A gain of 10, good for a Steeler 1st down. 1st down, Murray. He's just going to dump this one off to his fullback out of the backfield. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. On the handoff, it's Geis. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense, and guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. 21 yards there on 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now. Down at the 31. Here's the 4th-round pick from Maryland, Anthony McFarland. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Steelers have now made this a one-score game. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even 1 step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
It's the score. Browns 21, Steelers 14. Chris Boswell, the kickoff for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
7 yards there on the first down screen play.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
On second down, Barkley. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Fitzpatrick on the tackle. And 8 yards pickup. First down, Browns.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And he'll push this forward only to about the 42-yard line. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's first and 10 at the 49-yard line. And he's got this down to the 35. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
And maybe Shane's in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind the line again. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Allen off the play fake. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Now, if you're going to get rid of it, you better get outside the pocket.
Yeah, you have to get outside of that tackle-to-tackle box, right? Get out there, and then you can do it legally, but he wasn't able to do so, and they end up losing the down as well.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. On play action, Allen. That's complete to his speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. They'll run on first down. Barkley. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Saquon Barkley on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Browns add on to their lead. Here's Seibert now to add the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14.
28. Steelers 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you got this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
They'll contain him to just 4. Second down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Trying to lay one up deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now Murray again. And the Browns' pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Browns are going to get this thing back. Excellent field position. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Barkley. They'll be brought down on the 30-yard line after a gain of 6. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. And the ball on the 30, here's 2nd and 4. On play action, Allen being chased out left. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
Thrown to the sideline and incomplete.
So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So a big play before the end of the half to get him into this spot, and they cash in with 3.
How about the 1-2 to the solar plexus on that one? The big play, the field goal, not much time left on the clock. That's the way to go into the half.
The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And great field position coming up as he gets this just shy of the 45 out of bounds at the 44. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach! The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. A very interesting call and one that backfires. I know they're losing, Charles, but boy, to start the second half with the onside kick, risky.
Felt like a sense of urgency from their side, coupled with, you and I both know the special teams coordinators, they sell their key plays each and every week to the head coach, don't they? And I guarantee he's been selling this one. We can get it, coach, we can get it. And that came together with that sense of urgency you talked about.
A throw left side to start out. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
16 yards. First down, Browns.
On first down, Barkley. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Gain of 15. First down, Cleveland.
Operating from the red zone now, Allen. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. And it's never good to take a sack. You really don't want to take one down here in this part of the field down near the red zone.
Not at all, because you're already pretty much assured of a field goal. But you take a big sack, it could push you out of range, and that's why defenses get a little more aggressive in this situation. They're almost conceding the 3 points. They want to push you back and try and take you out of that.
But it's third down.
So they fake the handoff. Now Allen. Hard throw, incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8. Throwing now is Allen. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown.
Complete to
Scotty Miller there to make the grab. And the Browns are going to tack on to their advantage. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic, but usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they...
He's got daylight. He's at the 40, past the 20, and into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are able to close the gap just a bit. Now Mike Tomlin says, let's go ahead and go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
Browns 38, Steelers 20.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Take it in at the 3. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started, and they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he takes it down deep into Pittsburgh territory. A big play there on the catch and run. 74 yards. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Kyle Van Noy in there to bury him for a loss of 11.
It's 2nd down and goal.
On 2nd down now, Barkley. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown, Cleveland.
An 18-yard touchdown run. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense, and that's their first of this second half. So Allen breaks the huddle, and his guys will go for 2 here. They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is into the end zone again as he scores both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion to extend this lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They've got to dig down deep. I mean, they need something right now, really anything to cling on to. This offense has struggled.
Partner, join me in a walk to their locker room at the half, okay? Because I think what we would have seen is an offensive coordinator and his assistant coaches getting together with all their positions, then coming together as a group, going over adjustments, and then the head coach coming in and just screaming, "Wake up. Yeah. Let's get moving, guys."
I'm kind of glad we weren't in there at halftime, actually.
You think he might have turned it on us, too?
Yeah, but right now, whatever was said hasn't been working. The Steeler first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. On first down, this is Geis. And he's taken down inside the 30. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. He's done his part sailing past the century mark on the ground with rushing yardage, but his team, a different story.
Yeah, they're down big in this ball game, so sometimes you wonder to yourself how much of that is him with a great performance and how much of that is the defense just loosening up because they have a big lead.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Browns.
That is caught inside the 5. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. They'll run with McFarland. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Anthony McFarland with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Steelers are able to cut into that deficit.
Good.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And that'll make this a 19-point ball game.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Fielded just outside the goal line. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. Still operating with a comfortable lead despite the score a moment ago as they begin first and 10. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
On the handoff.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Off the play fake. Allen. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out right at the 35. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 42-yard line.
Now Allen, off play action. Rolling to his right. That's into the hands of Donovan Peoples-Jones. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's first and 10 up at the 46. From the gun, it's Allen. Man open, that's Damian Ratley. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play.
First down.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Allen now off the play fake. Man open, it's Goodwin. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 14. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
First down.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. And Barkley will try to punch it in. And he takes this one in for a Brown score. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Browns add on to their lead. He had the option to hand that football off. I think it's safe to say that he made the right decision. That was a heck of a run.
It certainly was. And when you mentioned the option, most people think the quarterback's not going to keep the ball. You know, in the NFL, that's usually not the recipe for being around too long. So when you do keep it, it often surprises the heck out of a defense.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails because they had it going pretty good last time, too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. And oh, look at that, a diving catch. A good pickup there, 26 yards. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
He was brought down by Carl Joseph. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
To throw on second and 6, Murray. And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 30, the 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown.
Austin Seibert on 4.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or 2.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. Here comes Johnson on the return. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
Deontay Johnson on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick 6 put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Extra bulk up front for second and inches. 3 tight ends. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on first and 10. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. He's got it at the 15.
One play at a time. Here we go.
And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed, I did, my good man. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions, and I'd hear 9 from the receivers. That meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Fielded near the back of the end zone.
Bring in the second string.
And he is out of bounds here on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. We've got a lopsided game here. I don't know, Charles, what does the handbook say that we discuss when we've got a game like this in the fourth quarter?
Hold on a second. Let me thumb to the proper page on that. Know what it says? Let's discuss how we got here. This is a dominant performance, where they took control of this game, how they've managed to keep control of this game, and then we go ahead and think about how we're going to leave here and get to the airport. In a lopsided blowout, the roads are usually open.
And they'll get this out quickly to Goodwin. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Barkley, and he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Allen's throw is complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 25-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this.
Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
A good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. They'll run it again with Barkley.
And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
And the Browns' 1st down.
A handoff to Barkley. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 10-yard line.
Now Saquon Barkley. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll get him down here at about the 5-yard line. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Is it okay if I break one of our rules, partner, which is to never call a game over until it's over? Because this certainly feels like it's over after that drive.
Yeah, that was spirit-crushing, wasn't it? And now you just kind of felt the air go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
Here's Kareth White on the return. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30.